Find and money gold. Refinance at a lower rate and save for basketball court by Mark. Who's the goat now?
Discover and compare the smartest credit cards, market leaders, and more. So you can make your money goals happen on Root.
Welcome to Monday Night. Live Mondays at 8 on USA.
And 10, it's Ryan. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. To throw is Ryan. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. A sizable gain there, 9 yards as they get it back to a 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, Ryan. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Falcons. Calvin Ridley, 52 yards. And the Falcons have taken the early lead. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something something special there. Boy, was he moving.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best play just comes from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
And the final tally, as told by Next Gen Stats, he hit 21.5 miles per hour. Whoa. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now, 2nd and 4 from the 31. Garoppolo again to Mostert.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary now on 3rd. Now Garoppolo. He's got his man. It's Kendrick Bourne. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. They'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on 3rd down. That was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Raheem Mostert, 55 yards. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Now, Raheem Mostert, we know the story, from special teamer to postseason hero. All he needs is a little bit of space, CD, and he can do the rest.
I think defensively, when you look at a play like that, that's when everyone looks at their teammates and starts shaking their heads a little bit, because now you're wondering, what are we in for? Worked all week to try to limit the big play ability that he possesses, and he winds up taking one to the house in the very first quarter. That was a tremendous run.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got to the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the table and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
From the 24, Ryan. And he's he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
You're not hit sticking, girly. Get the fuck out of here, bruh.
It's a first down on a gain of 10. From the gun, it's Ryan. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Looking deep for Julio. This is caught. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Nice job of polishing off that drive, and all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
Now following the touchdown, Hoff Richter to kick off. Fielded near the back of the end zone. We see James in the ball to the 25.
You did around the
fence. Set to get this drive underway. And for them to touch down their last go-around, obviously they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know that makes some adjustments.
The first catch of the game for George Kittle. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. And they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving. On 2nd down, Mostert. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that would look like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let them get to the
Desperado.
But oftentimes, you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great, because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
He'll let this go deep, and it's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Very nice pickup, 33 yards.
Running their plays over and over during the week can often get robotic for an offense, but on game day, they can often flow smoothly, as that one just did.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. This is Mostert. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18.
That's a gain of 3.
They'll try and run here with Mostert. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter, 14-7. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Garoppolo to throw for it on 4.
Yes, sir.
As he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Falcons' defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. A About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Off the play fake. Here's Ryan. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Ryan. That one complete to him. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20. 3 yards all they can muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. He felt the pressure coming there. That was a good job of just making something out of nothing, so to speak.
Yeah, took the hit and still made the play. You know, when we talk about runners, all right, and on running plays, runs after contact, we call that getting dirty yards, tough, gritty ones. To me, that's like the version of a dirty pass. He knows he's going to get smacked, yet still delivers the football and picks up good yardage.
Here we go on 4th down with Ryan. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Here's Mostert. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 40-yard touchdown. Raheem Mostert with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And that one heck of a run right there. Once he got loose, you could tell that he was going to run a long way. That was pretty impressive.
And first and foremost, this is all about vision. He can see the play developing right in front of him. And once he's past the line of scrimmage and got a full load of steam behind him, he's just going to keep right on going.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we seen?
Now the Niners get there and bring him down. That is Nick Bosa from out on the edge who worked his way in for the sack. To try again after the sack. Ryan. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field. Defensively, make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
At the 35-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. To throw again, Ryan. This one caught by Ridley. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. And that will be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Hey. I did.
She hadn't let me in because I couldn't figure out. I was going to call you, but they just fill that out for me. And I'm supposed to set this down. I put all your sauces in here with your, okay, with your great. Yeah, I was about to call them when I thought. I walked through the gate, I delivered a pair before. There's a remarks section for future drivers.
Now the punt team couldn't get ready in time, and this is going to be a delay. That's going to set him back 5 yards. Fourth down, Falcons sit starting off with the punt. Back deep, Trent Taylor. Taylor now returning it. And he's out right at the 25. Very good return that time. 18 yards. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Final 12 seconds of the half now as they've got it 1st and 10. Here's Garoppolo to throw. Being chased out left. And he'll let this go deep for Bourne. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Started for the 2nd half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
On 2nd and 9, Garoppolo. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, Falcons. Deebo Samuel, 81 yards. And the 49ers have moved down in front. told me one time that they design every play to score. I don't know how true that is. They had to run a long way after that catch. Heck of a play.
I think that when he was telling you that, he was designing run after catch in every play. I mean, that's the only way to put it in there, and that's what we got on that one. Nice catch, an even better run for big yardage.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And Hall not going to bring this one out.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
And the Falcon first down.
Here's Garland. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Todd Gurley, his second touchdown of the night. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Sterling Hofrichter to kick off for the Falcons.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And this carries into the end zone. And we see James, he will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Garoppolo. Open man is Samuel, complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 22 yards there, a first down. To throw, it's Garoppolo. He's going to float this one deep right side. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Yes, sir.
Casey, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
Well, not a game that you're going to go crazy about, but when you start at your own 2-yard line, any type of space is good for the offensive guys.
Yeah, you just can't go backwards from here. They did it. Now we'll see if they can keep it on schedule here on 2nd down. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Ryan. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 15. And they're going to take possession of the football inside the 15 at the 14-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
A play fake from Mostert. Now Garoppolo out to his left. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Intended for George Kittle. Incomplete. It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Intended for George Kittle. Incomplete. It's now 4th down.
So Garoppolo off. Coming on is the veteran Robbie Gould for the 49er field goal. And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. And with it, they'll take the lead at 24-21. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or maybe just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Another carry now for Gurley. And he works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Oh, Uncle Sherman on Julio?
Third and 2, now Ryan. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Nick Bosa able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
The Falcons will go for it. It's Ryan. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Williams. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Darquez Denard there to make the tackle. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Once again, it's Mostert. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go. To throw, Garoppolo. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. Made his first. This now from 42 yards out. And Gold missed it. It's no good. Wide right for Gold, and this score will stay right where it is. Maybe an important 4th quarter miss as this stays a 3-point game.
Yeah, now overtime is very much in the equation here. Just what you mentioned, a 3-point game. They get a drive, put it through the post. We could have some free football, couldn't we?
On 1st down, it's Gurley. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. On 3rd down, they'll run it with Gurley.
No way, Brett.
Losing yardage back at the 35. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
I mean, this is intense.
They're going on 4th down. It's Ryan. It's caught. Jones. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. They'll look to throw. A slant to Jones. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Same result as last play, 14 yards and another 1st down. 2nd and 10. They go play action with Ryan. Eluding the pressure right. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. And we'll see Younghoe Koo now for the Falcons. With 3 seconds to go, if it's good, we're off to overtime. And this one is right down Broadway. And that will tie us at 24-all. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And they will play it safe here and bring this one out to the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. First throw of OT for Garoppolo.
No way, that's such
On
bullshit.
the dive, nice grab. A gain of 13, it's a first down.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
Circle the Pro Bowl.
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
First times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Play action. Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Overtime here out west, and you got a team from the Eastern time zone. Maybe their body clock's a little thrown off, or is that overhyped?
I don't think it's overhyped. And I think that for most teams, you're hoping that your mind overrules your body, because your body's looking for slippers and bedtime clothes, right? They're looking for the pajamas. But in this case, you've got to stay with it mentally. And what a lot of teams do, they never change their watches. They always say on East Coast time and just go ahead that way to try and defeat any of the effects of moving to the west.
Open man is Ayuk, complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. His first catch, and it's a big one in overtime. It's a first down. To the running game with Mostert. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Grady Jarrett with the tackle.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9. Garoppolo escaping the pressure right. And, boy, that one drops incomplete. But if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. So third down coming up. And, Charles, I guess a question for me, where does fourth down territory begin possibly?
I guess for me it begins if you have 4th and 5 or less, because you got to understand your team and know what your play calls are. What do you have that you think you're confident that you can pick up that type of yardage? It might be 4th and 3 for some teams, but I think anything under 4th and 5, they'll think about going for it.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Garoppolo to his tight end Kittle for a Niner first down.
At the 33-yard line.
Mostert. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Throwing now is Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. So the OT clock hits 0, and we're still not done. We'll switch sides and need at least one more OT to decide it after this.
Still time.
First down, Garoppolo. And this is caught at the 8. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Giving back-to-back catches now. That one for 16. And another first down. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. This is caught. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown. And the game winner in OT. Partner, a great game that we got to see, making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime.